Yo, this is Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus, and I'm back after a brief break for the holidays, of course. Thought I needed a rest. I'm filming it when it comes out, the day the episode comes out, but I need a break. You know what I mean? Anyway, what do you guys think of the new duds? This was actually a present, which I didn't expect at all, but I really like it. More green. I'm even more green now, which should make it kind of interesting. Will my arms become invisible? But we'll see about that. You can't tell. I gotta get a standing set because this thing actually is a tailcoat. You know what I mean? Like an actual tail. It has tails and stuff. I'd show you, but I don't want to stand up right now. Anyway, like I said, I gotta get a standing set. Regardless, we're here for the newest episode of RWBY Chapter. God, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Like, it felt like an eternity. You know what I mean? Regardless, this episode is called Lost. This is Chapter 9 of Volume 6. And I'm super excited because it's a new chapter of RWBY, but also because that last one was on a cliffhanger. Oscar is missing, and Lost, it seems like an interesting title. Probably has some good meaning to it, you know what I mean? Outside of just Oscar being, you know. There's some metaphor, literal and metaphorical terms going on right now with that title. A single word title nonetheless. And this is of decent length. Though after the previews and the intro, it's about 16 minutes long, which is decent length. Some of the episodes have only been 14 minutes, discounting... Hell, I'm not taking into account credits, so it's probably even shorter, but what can you do? And I'm probably going to be talking for a while afterwards. Regardless, I've talked a bit too much already, so let's go, shall we? I am just really, really excited. 3, 2, 1, play. And we've got noises. Okay. Oh, we're starting out with these guys.
Being kept in the dark like this.
I didn't expect that.
Cinder was a pain, but at least she kept us filled in.
Can I ask you something?
You're gonna.
Why did you come with us? The night Cinder and I found you.
Why are you asking?
Just answer the question.
Just made sense.
It made sense.
All my life, my father trained me to be a killer, an assassin like him. And then moments after I killed him, you two showed up looking for someone with my exact skills. Just felt like it was meant to be.
Okay,
That's
fair
it.
enough.
Hey, what's your problem?
I mean, there has to be something you want from this, right?
Salem's promised us everything. We win this thing for her, we'll be top dogs in her new world. What more do you want?
Cinder was the only family I ever had. She cared about me, taught me things. But without her here...
Did she care about
What
you?
we're doing...
Wake up already. Cinder doesn't care about you. She doesn't care about either of us.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You're in denial. And if you're gonna start having a crisis of identity or some crap, get me out of it. I'm sorry you didn't have a mommy that loved you.
Nice.
But I had a father who hated me. He never went easy on me. Every day of training was a beating. And when I unlocked my semblance, he stole it with his. This is a crutch. This makes you weak. He told me I could have it back when I was strong. So I got strong. But I never got it back. I've had to work harder than anyone to get where I am. You may not like it here without Cinder, but I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Oh yes, the world is mean, and I'm a big bad man now, just like the others.
How long have you been standing there?
All you ever learned
Oh,
was
wow.
pain and violence, and now you're too
His tail got an even bigger upgrade.
Such a tragedy.
You don't know me.
Hey!
Shh, 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 shh. I want to tell you both a little secret. Your question is all wrong.
What?
What do you want from this? Children, please. If you're not loving what you're doing, then you're in the wrong field.
I mean, he's
So
not
what?
wrong.
Are you saying we should just leave?
Oh, no. You can't do that.
And what did you come here for?
To say farewell. There's been a change in plans. Her Grace must act swiftly if we are to prevail. If General Ironwood comes to his senses and calls upon aid from Vacuo, all may be lost for us. And so the good doctor and I are being sent to Atlas to prepare.
Prepare for what?
Tyrion! It's time.
Do what makes you
This is
happy.
very interesting.
Please. I'm begging you.
Tyrion, you are entertaining, but you are confusing as well. Seriously. I honestly not sure what he was going for there. Okay, see, this was I saw this in the RWBY Rewind. This is the sneak peek.
Overreacted.
You didn't exactly overreact isn't the right word. Anybody would react that way initially, or
It's kind of hard
you
to talk
know,
about. I know. Top secret.
I probably would have at least.
Did he do something wrong?
I probably wouldn't have punched.
No,
I mean, maybe I
he
would punch a
didn't.
hole in. Seriously.
We just got some new information, and it's going to be a lot harder than we thought.
Yeah.
If it was easy, then it wouldn't be important, right?
She's not
We're all
wrong.
just a bit unsure of what to do next.
You could
Fair enough.
stay in Mistral, get your licenses at Haven, and come back to Argus. There's a lot of good you can do here. I know your mission is important.
I mean,
It's not like
to be
you're
fair,
the
we're
only
not
one
sure
who can
when
do it.
Haven is going to be up and running
only mission
again,
that needs
considering what happened last volume.
It's
What with?
not that simple.
He's not wrong. Again, they've got some stuff to
I
do.
should go pick up Adrian from daycare. I'll let Tara know what's happened, and we'll meet you later. Good luck. Hey,
This really sets in just how they were so casual before. They were.
I'm okay. You two go on ahead.
You don't want anything?
We'll be right back.
Now, where are you two going? Because I think he kind of needs you two. I mean, he definitely needs something. Oh. Now that's interesting. Jean, why are you following that leaf? I mean, I felt something when I saw it too. I'm sure you all did as well, if you get my drift. But what is it? Oh.
Like a dream.
That's both. Oh my god. I might actually cry. If you guys, this one might actually get me to cry. Because this is. Oh man. I didn't think that one of the many students who fought at the Fall Beacon, what it said? I didn't manage to read it quick enough. I'm a slow reader. But I'm sure it was something along those lines. Oh my god. I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. She's from here, so of course. Red hair. Very distinct red hair.
Why here?
She trained here. Sanctum Academy. Everyone was crushed when she chose Beacon over Haven. No one wanted to see her go, but it was where she wanted to be. I'm just glad she was surrounded.
That is, wait, is
by
that
such amazing
is that
people?
Is that Jim Brown? That sounds like her too. Is that her? Is she voicing this new character who may or may not be related to Pyrrha?
She is.
Is this her mother? I think this might be Pyrrha's mother.
Responsibility
That's
to try. I don't think she would regret her choice. Because a huntress would understand that
I'm
there
feeling
really
so
wasn't
emotional
a
right now.
choice to make.
I'm not crying just yet, but I feel it.
And
I'm this
Huntress
close.
is what she always wanted to be.
Pyrrha never got the chance to graduate, but she was a huntress.
Thank you.
John?
Oh god. Okay, that was a little weird. That seemed like a pretty real person, and she resembled and sounded.
Why did you...
Oh god! I'm this. That reaction got me.
I'm sorry. I've been a terrible leader. And a terrible friend, and I...
John, this has to stop.
We heard what you said to Cinder at Haven. You're not being fair to yourself. We love you, just like we loved Pyrrha. We're teammates. Family.
We don't want to lose you too.
Okay, this one's getting to me. This one's really getting to me.
I think she knew she wasn't going to win. That she might not come out alive. But she also knew she was the only one that could try.
So she did.
Maybe we should too.
Yeah, we should.
Exactly.
Pyrrha may not be by our side anymore, but we can fight like she is.
And in a way, she will be.
We should check back in at the house. Come on.
Please tell me this wasn't the whole episode. I mean, I liked this. I really liked this, but I don't want this to be where it ends. Even if it was great. Seriously, who was that? Because that was a real person, right? That wasn't just someone like who looked and sounded like Pyrrha. Because it did look and sound like Pyrrha.
I've never seen him this bad.
Oh, Ruby.
Come on, let's get him up.
Oh, wow. Figures, Crow.
Why am I on the stairs?
Probably because no one's home, Uncle Crow. We've been out looking for Oscar.
Oscar?
I'm sure this looks great to the neighbors.
No luck?
No. You?
Don't worry. We aren't going to Atlas without him.
We?
Sorry we won't be staying.
No, you're not.
No.
How about we get out of the cold?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, I was wondering when you'd get back.
So he didn't? Wait, he didn't run away? Oh, nice outfit! Oh my
You
god.
had us worried sick. Are you okay?
What are you wearing?
I know, right? That looks good on him.
Yeah, I thought maybe you guys would appreciate a hot meal after spending all day looking for me, apparently.
It's my fault we were all out there in the first place. Oscar, I am so sorry for earlier. I was way out of line, and what I said...
No, it's okay. These past few days, I've been scared of the same things you were. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be me. But I did some thinking, and I do know that I want to do everything I can to help with whatever time I have left.
Good. This team isn't the same without you, Oscar. The casserole!
Yeah, one really
We're
big
on
team.
it, Chef. Combat gear looks good.
Oh god. And
you
Crow's
going now?
still being a
I
dumb.
don't want to get in the way
dumb
of your celebration.
You've been gone all day. Just sit with us.
Look, Ruby, I'm glad you kids worked out, whatever all that was. But the fact is, we're not a single step closer to Atlas.
Actually, I think I have an idea. But it's sort of a no going back kind of idea.
Well,
Oh, this
let's
should
hear
be
it.
good.
With Cordo on watch, only Atlas airships have the clearance to leave for Solitas. So, we steal an Atlas airship.
That's not just breaking the law. That's definitely worse.
How would we even get onto the airfield?
That part I haven't quite figured out yet. But I was...
Okay, stop. Just stop. Look, if this thing goes south, it's not something we can just fight our way out of. This is the Atlas military we're talking about. For your sake, just drop this.
I want to hear him out.
Ruby.
I want to hear him out. I know you're trying to protect us, that you're afraid we can't do it, but right now, I don't really care what you think. Just because you don't have an idea doesn't mean we're out of options. Oz hasn't been here to tell us what to do, but we still managed to get this far anyway. We've been in bad situations before, and we didn't need an adult to come save us and tell us what to do. We just did it our way. And I say we do it our way.
Nice. Very nice.
And if you think you can keep up with us kids, we'd be happy to have you.
Looks like you didn't give her enough credit either.
Alright, so that was a pretty good episode. I liked it a lot. Again, it's not one of my favorites for this volume, but it had some things I liked. We got some sort of, what's the word? Conclusion. I'm going to use the word conclusion because the word I'm trying to actually use, I can't remember. But we got a bit of a conclusion with everything, with Jean's guilt about Pyrrha, which, you know, we've been aware of since the second chapter of Volume 4. And it was good, and it made me feel emotional. And while I didn't cry, I came really close. Probably closer than I have been in my reaction so far, just to tears. Then it made me laugh with the revelation. Apparently Oscar didn't run away, he just left. Which I guess under the circumstances makes sense. They thought he ran away, but he didn't really run away. He just went to get some stuff to make food, apparently. Also, combat gear. He finally got his own gear, and damn if it doesn't look good on him. More green, obviously. I do like that he's still got those orange gloves. I like the combination, the color combination of orange and green weirdly works, if you ask me, if it's in the right ratio. You know, it's all about ratios, but it's good, looks good. And I like that they resolved some things. That was the word I was trying to find, not conclusion, it was resolved. And they resolved the situation with Jean and his guilt, and they spoke about it, and yeah, they lost Pyrrha, but she at least tried. She knew she might die, but she tried, and maybe she died trying, but that doesn't mean they shouldn't either, because people are probably going to get hurt if they don't, so they got to do something. And in this case, they got to steal an Atlas airship. I'm kind of glad it was Jean who suggested it. It's a very ballsy move, especially for him, but this should be good. He's gonna steal an Atlas airship. Oh man. And now they just need to figure out how to get on to the base to do that. So yeah, this should be interesting, and hopefully Crow's finally on board after being such a dick this whole time. Not being a dumbass, or being a dumbass, but finally getting the results. So hopefully he's not that much of an idiot. Hopefully. And he'll follow, because yeah, they figured this out. Also, I really like that we got a bit of character insight, both into Emerald, but especially Mercury, because we haven't really gotten a lot about him, but we know a lot about him now. We got his mindset, we got his goals, we got his like motivation and his unfortunate nature. Also, apparently he doesn't have a semblance anymore, which is something you can do. I'd really like to know a little bit more about that. How does that work? What the hell did his father do? I'm confused and yet intrigued at the same time. I can't be the only one, right? I'm not the only one. Come on. Come on. But I really like, and then there's Emerald, and yeah, she needs to stop deluding herself, because Cinder definitely did not care about her. And then, of course, there's, well, there's the whole, like, we now also know that Watts and Tyrion are the ones we're going to be seeing in Atlas, which makes sense. We had a whole thing where we had a whole thing with Hazel. We haven't seen Tyrion in a while. We're finally going to get some stuff with Watts, which I want to know. Seriously, does anybody know what character Watts is based on? I thought maybe it was Watson, but then I kind of gave up on that. And then I thought maybe it's Frankenstein, Dr. Moreau. Could be Dr. Moreau. I wouldn't mind that. That's one of, like, not only one of the few books I've actually read, but one of my favorite H.G. Wells stories. And I am a big fan of Wells. Anyway... God, like, the insanity. And it is insanity. Seriously, though, I'm really excited that we're finally getting some stuff. However, Tyrion's whole speech here confuses me. Like, no, he's not wrong. You should enjoy what you do. And he's 100% right about that. That's what I'm trying. That's why I'm sitting here in front of you. I consider this a job, but I also really enjoy doing it. However... yeah, I will say his part about him telling them to try and enjoy themselves, I don't know if was that a threat? Was he actually giving them advice? I'm a little confused. Could someone else tell me what they think about that? Because that part really kind of got to me. I'm very curious. Also, I gotta be honest, I'm beginning to think we might not see Ozpin again until, like, the end of the volume or something. Because at this point, I don't know where the heck he is. Also, like, wow. This situation... this episode... it was short. It was another transition episode, but it was a very good one. It hit me wholly emotionally. It almost made me cry. It made me laugh. It entertained me. It gave me, like, Oscar looked good in that outfit. And unfortunately, it definitely fueled the Rose Garden shippers. Lancaster all the way. I'm sorry. That's my ship. And that's not a thing I want to, like, I don't want no Rose Garden. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. But I will say that, like, Oscar looks I can't get over how good he looks in that new combat gear. It really suits him. And so now they should be able to handle this situation. And I'm glad Crow at least he expressed his views now that he's, like, finally actually talked. True, he's kind of drunk, kind of mean, but at least he expressed those views at last, and now he's got a stern talking to from RWBY. And can you see, when she said she didn't care for his opinion, he looked shocked. And I love that. That is the part that really is like, yeah, that was awesome. So overall, this episode was good. It subverted my expectations. It hit me emotionally. It entertained me. It made me laugh. And it made me excited for next week. So yeah, this was a good episode. Not a lot of new information to talk about. All I can say is that it was good, I liked it, and I was entertained. Anyway, this is Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus. I hope you all enjoyed this. And yeah, I hope if you feel so inclined, you'll come visit me again real soon. Goodbye.